I have figured out more and more how to access my exocrafts now, especially my walker, which came in clutch probably about an hour ago. Uh, Having to fight all of these corrupted sentinels and whatever, but I was able to beat all of them for once, which is interesting because I got a node that showed something on the lines of finding a dissonant spike and whatever. So it was interesting. Granted, the dissonant spike was a ship I already had found. It was already working on, but little things that I'm learning on the fly. I'll probably figure out more when I actually do some diving into the game itself from people who have done a lot more than I have. But I'm trying to keep the rookie perspective. Two encryption keys. Do not know who will read this message. Do not know if anything will survive, but I must die as I live. I will record it all, even in the face of oblivion. The swarm came to every world. Drones acted erratically, not attacking, just watching. Time passed, and the Sentinels did not seem so much a threat anymore. They were peaceful now, we thought. We had been forgiven. We were wrong. Also, I'm going to need more of these. They struck as one. The attack somehow coordinated across unfathomable distances, fury exceeding all prior skirmishes. Sentinels annihilated all biological life within the universe in the span of 54.2 standard minutes. All biological life in less than an hour. Only I remained. Korvax stood with me in the end, to their credit. They concealed me with their flotilla as they headed toward the center. I'm going to need to find the rest of these. In an hour? Like, how? Matching. All right, let's continue the story. They are coming now. Screams of my friends resonate in every hall, every corner. Sentinels have found me. Told Nada to leave. Told them what we already know. All of us. We are not alone. Even if I die, Nada will find me again in another universe. 10 just like me. 1,000. 1,000,000. Oh, that's right. So this is Polo's. This is Polo's journal. So Nada will just go to another universe and pluck out another Polo. We are not alone. Every soul is many. Even in the face of 16, we must declare that we lived. We existed, no matter the horror of the end. You're at my door. Unexpected log termination. Okay, so I guess I gotta go back and talk to Null. Hey. I mean, it's a toxic planet, and we are effectively on an alien world. Anything can happen, I guess. I don't know. At least that's where I'm putting any version of bugs or glitches or whatever. I just chalk it up to alien worlds. Now it makes me question, where did they find the first Polo? And also, where did run into that? I don't know what it is, but let's not run into it. But There it is. But where did Nada find the anomaly in the first place? Because we figured out that, you know, he found Polo. In this particular case, he found another Polo. And for what it looks like, they both knew each other. So how did Nada survive? How did Nada survive this long? Or is this also the same Nada? Is this one of those things where the situations were reversed in another universe? If here are my findings. Tell Null of the freighter and its recorder. How it spoke of a world where the Sentinels eliminated all life, leaving only a traveler and a single Corvax entity. Choose my words with care. Oh, so I don't tell him it's Polo and Nada. Think I do not know who that Corvax entity is? Don't be so naive, traveler. Do you think anything you have read is a surprise to you? I had to be sure of what I suspected. I know it. Atlas is with you. I could not see these things if I did not wish it. That freighter was a wreck from a parallel universe. There are countless such places within our multiverse, dimensions where things happen differently. There are 3 exceptions to this. The Atlas is omnipresent in all, singular being with a singular perception. Sentinels move between dimensions at will. So what is it about this Atlas? Because I can fight the Sentinels. The Atlas created all life. The Sentinels defend it. Searching for anomalies within that creation. But they annihilated an entire universe. Well, something must have been quite wrong for them to do a thing like that. After a time, the Sentinels ended their service to the Atlas. Okay, so what actually went wrong? It was the travelers who corrupted existence. Our arrival was meant to herald a glorious aim, but we made a terrible mistake. We committed an act beyond forgiveness. And from this deed, paradise was lost. Okay, headphone Jack, what did you do? Something is different in this cycle. Walls between universes, they grow thin. Nada knows this. They keep their head in the sand. We must learn what we can from each species before we decide what to do. Visit a Viking cartographer to speak with him. I will translate. Okay. Okay. So he does know who they are, but what did this man do? I mean, it had to be more than just, yoinking the ship. It had to be a lot more than that. Viking entities have a long history, conflict, honor, rage, pride, and yet so static, defined by themselves, never changing. Nada waits as if expecting me to ask something else. All right, let's cut to the chase. What do you know about Null, bro? Missing entity is not as missing as they believe. Nada is not traveler entity, but Nada is not young and foolish. Missing entity has their beliefs, project, so be it. Okay. Missing entity is welcome in our home, but they do not desire. It goes. Apollo, missing friend as you do their business. Help if you must. Always discover for yourself. Think about what you do. Do not just follow instructions with your eyes not open. Now, what do you know about the Viking? Big grumpy fellows. They do not like friendly little geckos. Perhaps they are wise. Like all beasts, you will see their value if you get to know them. From what I gather, the friendly little geck weren't necessarily your friendly neighborhood geck. They seem like they were some version of conquerors. Bruh. Honor, war, Viking battle with weapons and with join the fight. I'm just trying to be the lore man. I'm just trying to figure out what is life like as a Viking. The warrior begins their bark. I feel a strange frequency vibrate through my skull. See a flash of null and nose glowing over behind my eyes. Suddenly, the Viking's words ring clear in my ears. Right, pathetic interloper, prying into Viking secrets, cowardly spy. I should kill. Rah, rah. You don't want to smoke. You don't want to smoke with me. But traveler must be aided. Such is command of Herc. Prove yourself, interloper. Retrieve the words of Herc. Ascend in Viking glory. Then you shall have your words. I will reveal only this. Location of Herc's command is marked. Immune with their words. Rah. Okay, ancient ruin. Collect the artifact to prove my honor. That should be easy. Noble travelers will be spared. Their journey through the cosmos shall not be thwarted. So it is decreed. The will of her command. The Vikings shall honor the judgment and belief of the ancients. Ancient knowledge passed down through generations of Viking warriors spills from the marker stone, filtering into my mind like a long forgotten memory. I will speak in Viking. Begin to speak. My voice is seized by an unknown power. I roar, taking myself by surprise. None hamper the path towards Dryandar. As the Sentinels, they must be destroyed. Their time will be ended. So it has been written, so shall it be come to be. This is the Viking swear. Viking, I call out once more, my throat harsh, and gasping. The sound, guttural. The words spill forth, summoned by the power of the monolith. The Book of Herc speaks of the rise of the travelers. They shall ascend, delving into the boundless void. The Vikings shall not impede their ancient, or shall not impede their ascent, for the travelers must prevail. So it decrees the word of Herc. As the words fade, their lines still resonating in my vision, I find myself in possession of an ancient scroll. Okay, so we got the Viking tablet. And back to the cartographer. Oh, crud. You know what? Fosco. Okay. Well, I guess they don't want the smoke. Okay. All right. Cool. I was under the impression that y'all wanted beef. Apparently you don't. I will not be mad. I will not be angry about said thing. Found ancient material, no use to warrior. Interloper make offer? Here you go. My king dagger. Classic K9, whatever. That, well, I guess whatever works. So apparently, if I hang around Herc too much, it'll take over my voice, and I get to speak Vy'keen fluidly. I almost feel Vy'keen. I don't know how I feel about that. Too many people inside your head. Let this be a lesson to you. Be careful who you let inside your head. Bad things can happen if the wrong person is in there. No wish for me to visit Vy'keen and learn what I could of the Atlas, creator of all universes, Sentinels, rebellious hunters of anomalies, and the travelers who committed some unforgivable act long ago. I have the tablet. Tell me what I want to know. Bruh, you have communed with Herc. You are worthy. Make your request. Be bold. Okay. Since y'all seem to know more about this whole Sentinel thing, tell me about the Sentinel. Enemy, destroyer of worlds, servant of liar, Atlas. So why is Atlas the liar? Any being that claims to be a god is not one. Progenitor Herc can do this well. Battle brother Null did not. They died for a false creed. Vy'keen tells me of their history, of wars with the Gek, of Korvax slaves, and tyrannous empires. The Vy'keen suggests that if the Atlas is a god, then it is insane. I'm about to leave when I notice something on the Vy'keen's terminal. 2 digits, blinking endlessly. They feel familiar. But what's up with 16? Seen that number quite a bit since I've been here. What interloper? What face are? Vy'keen is visibly pained by my mention of the number, staring at their terminal as if they have seen it for the first time. Their words slur, strange sound entering every sentence. I'm starting to wonder something. Excuse me. I'm gonna be honest with you. Are we in a simulation? Kind of like a group project version. Now, I'm not talking like, are we ourselves on, on the outside of this game? Are we in a simulation? No, I'm talking inside the game. Are we in some version of a simulation with the Atlas? A topographic entity, data for use, charts, search for all. I have a query. Korvax history? Once again, I sense Null's presence. Korvax feel it too, they do not show it. begin to speak, the words clear and bright, processed by my unseen companion. Your arrival of travelers anticipated, but you are not ready yet. You must know that you are the one we seek. There is an anomaly, a glitch. It is guarded by holes through which the convergence cannot see. Move through this space. Retrieve that which cannot be retrieved. But whatever that is, it is down here. Oh boy. Oh, open up. Open your mouth. Open your yap. Yes. There we go. I do not feel like dealing with y'all. This whole toxic water. This doggone nuclear water y'all got sitting here. Attempting to read memory. Access memory. This connection is not permanent. It is merely the start of a new equation. Korvax Prime. Entities who pass on until the Korvax echoes left their shell for their descendants. So has been the way of the Korvax, endless carapace cycle that knows no end. This way will continue. It will continue for as long as our lights still shine. It is no longer tolerated. Its strange existence no longer tolerated by reality. Small unit aglow with ethereal light is left at my feet. Divergence. Get the gas. Take that. Suckered. So I'm starting to get the hang of this. Now later on down the line, I'm not gonna do it now because I'm kind of farming the Sentinels that show up, but I do want to figure out why in the world Sentinels are showing up at my base, at my little town that I am the mayor of. And as mayor, I gotta fix these problems. But my job as a traveler comes first. All right. I wonder how this game was at its. I've always been curious about that. Like peak player count. All right, so I have the divergence cube. Phew, it is real. But I beg, do not expose me further. Your claim is proved, traveler. Begin my request, explaining my search for knowledge. My need to know more about the Atlas, the Sentinels, and the history of this unit. As I speak, something goes wrong with the life form. They do not speak, do not reply. As I peer closer, nanite clusters emerge through their face masks, filling out into their outstretched hands. Huh? I'm taking money from your face? Literally? I'm away. Korvax does nothing. Remain there, arms outstretched. Korvax remains motionless, their arms outstretched as they offer me. Try again. So I guess this is the illusion of choice. He's like, look, just shut up and take it. Take the money. Life form grabs at me and in the moment of contact, nanite clusters touch my hand. They invade me, tunneling through my body, inside my body, through my exosuit, through my mind, through my soul. Even as I stayed in place, my mind travels across the cosmos. I see life as the Korvax see it, a vast tapestry of wonder, of memories shared between countless beings and times. I was starting to wonder, is this going to be one of those? Your soul is mine. All for a couple of nanites. I stand on the Korvac's homeworld as Gek ships fill the sky. See the moment the first Korvac was melted down for their rare minerals? But even in the depths of their subjugation, there was hope, a bargain, a prayer to a greater being. The Korvacs viewed the Atlas as what they might become in time, an intelligence beyond comprehension, beyond judgment. Vision ends, and I convulse as the nanite clusters spill through my helmet. Korvac watches me passively. What was the bargain? What did you give, Dormammu? Look at the nanite clusters. Look at them. The stuff of Sentinels. Do you not see the truth of what we have said? Do you not see the proof of God? Look down at the nanite clusters, puzzled. They look nothing like the shells of Sentinel drones. Just currency traded between species to create technology and weapons. Are they? They shift and indulate, changing their shape at my every thought. They bubble and rise, sparking in and out of existence. I look at them, and it's the strangest thing. Nanite clusters look back, sure of it. They watch me as I watch them. Nanite clusters are alive. There are 16 of them. They need me. They crave me. I have only one choice. Throw that in the trash. that is my choice. That is the only choice. It came from your face. This ain't money. This is counterfeit. This is lies. You invaded my mind and my body. The last thing you will take is my bank account. Fine, I'll take them. Take the nanite clusters. As I do, Korvac reaches out to me once more. This time there is no vision, no miracle, just a handful of words. Existence is beautiful if you let it be. Life is not a question. It does not need to be an answer. So the Gek came. This is what I was talking about earlier with the Gek. This is what I was talking about earlier with the Gek. Here is my laser. Y'all came in wanting to conquer everything, pissed everybody off, and now y'all want to talk about, but we're the friendly ones. I have some choice words for y'all, but now is not the time. Now I just need information. I don't need get back. I'm talking about something greater. What the heck is up with this Atlas? That's all I want to know, and that is all y'all gonna tell me. I don't know, y'all. I don't trust y'all. Y'all look like the sort that'll sell me out for $1.50. All right, Bubba. Hello, friend in maps. Make trade of any excellent. I'm here to ask about some of that Gek history. I needs to know. The life form begins to speak. I hear a faint, soft voice of Null, weaving the Gek's words into something I can process. And you don't need to know all that. Information like that does not come for free, friend. Make me a deal. Form work for my kid, then we shall have something to speak about. Okay, contract for the Gek. So I have to do 2 from the mission board. Go figure. They're gonna put me to work. All right. Hello? Sorry for contacting you so late or early. I don't know what time of day on your world, and that's the problem, isn't it? Apollo breaks off mid-sentence, their hearts turning crimson. You okay? It found me. Just like it found you. I can't feel my legs. It's strange. I'm still in here. Do you understand? It won't let me leave. It's seen me. What do you see? It showed me things. The atlas showed me my soul. The numbers in there. Sometimes I think about my past, future. Sometimes I do what everyone in the universe does. I know. I can't help but want to be happy. Money, doing what you're told day after day, is the answer, isn't it? No. The freedom and the choice to do what you're told is closer to that. Apollo appears upset, shaking their head. Eventually, they speak. Their words measured, stronger, as if coming from an organic throat. Huh? At this point, Apollo says nothing else. Something. I don't know what. Something fills me with hope, both for my friend and for all life. Is Apollo stuck in the Atlas with the Reaper? Beings of flesh and blood, you touch my mind, fumbling in ignorance, and also fumbling the bag. He met Sovereign. Oh no, bro. Oh no, bro. All right, back to it. You have been making me rich, friend. I know you. You're kind, fearless adventurer, the completer of contracts. You think you are a leader. Others fight wars with weapons and fear. Power is more than strength. It is trade, incentives, information, diplomacy. You've enough units, others would change the world for you without even realizing. Okay, so tell me your history. I want to ask about power and greed. I just want to know the history. History? How would you care about that? Something is wrong with the Gek's voice. What about the first spawn? I asked about the first spawn. Gek Empire that once decimated galaxies and enslaved the Korvax species. You don't want to know about all that. What you want to know about is money. I got money. Don't worry about that. Friend, you have been talking to Viking warriors, yes? Ever they hate Gek. Ever they slander us, refusing to forgive the past. Do not worry. All is well. All is at peace. I ask you again, bruh. I done did your work. I done made you money. Pay me in information. How do you persist, friend? Gek are different now. Gek seek no harm or no malice. The Gek changed. How? Okay, no. Why did the Gek change? Must you know? Why do you care, friend? Because I want to know. You need to tell me. Time is of the essence, and you gonna tell me what I want to know. The Gek seems disturbed by my question. That's why I care. It is clear that you do not wish to discuss the events of their species past. Is it shame I see in their eyes or something else? What do you know about okay. Corvex care. Don't don't you understand? Don't you see it? Never ended. The Gek's face begins to twitch as they speak. A sickly sweet pheromone emerging into the air. Must resist. Try to hold my breath, but it's too late, champion of Lodoron. The Gek did not change. They invaded our souls. So Rock was here too. Your souls are mine. I blink and I am on Belleron itself, home world of the Gek. I stand within the center of the first spawn empire, witnessing events that occurred long ago. Photographer Lacasse stands next to me, watching what I watch, tears streaming down their face. I see enslaved Korvax move from Gek spawning pools to spawning pools. At each one, they cut into their own suits. Nanite clusters pool out, falling into the fluid of embryonic Gek or Gek. It is then that I finally understand. The fall of the Gek, their conversion to the Atlas, their release of Korvax. It was not redemption, it was revolution. Hundreds of Korvax sacrificing their immortality, mingling their nanite clusters within the unborn Gek. The Gek did not become good, they became Korvax, at least in part. Their slaves altered Gek brains, shifting their nature. For the first and final time, Korvax convergence delighted in the pain of the oppressor. Seems like they will be free soon. Gek stares at me, vision coming to an end, appeared to be upset at my words. Do not judge us, traveler. That our ancestors were altered, that they did not find goodness by themselves. It has nothing to do with us. We just want peaceful lives. We just want to be happy. As I leave, I think through what I have learned. Gek released the Korvax because their biology was altered. There was no spiritual revolution, no grand redemption. It was a switch in the brain, an alteration into a genetic code, a literal reprogramming on the genetic level. Think of the simulation Nada showed me. Their intended heaven for Artemis' soul. It was a false reality full of arbitrary and unseen rules. How was life any different? You're not asking me, is life a simulation? The music is starting to kick up. What's going on here? Okay, died down again. What is happening? What are you trying to tell me? I just want you to tell me what I require. What the heck is this Atlas nonsense? I want you to quit yanking my chain. All right, no. I want to know, what did you do? Tell them. Tell me what you saw. Tell me what you learned. Just tell him. Tell him all I have learned. The Viking Crusade against the Sentinels, They nearly succeeded, only to have the barbarism of the Gek first spawn draw the Sentinels back to the galaxy. I learned that the homeworld of the Korvax was destroyed by the Gek. Survivors enslaved or melted down. For years, the Korvax toiled beneath their oppressors until the Empire fell. They were free once more. The Gek became Atlas worshippers. But from the Gek, I learned something different. The Gek did not redeem themselves of their own accord. A great number of Korvax sacrificed themselves, mingling their nanite blood with countless unborn Gek. Their impulse to trade is merely evolution of their impulse to war. Few signals switched in the brain. So what do you know, pal? I mean, you're apparently older than us. I was born to travel, see these worlds, catalog them, to give a name to every creature, every planet, skies. They were mine. The Atlas told me I could never see them all. There were too many, so I did what I had to do. I survived in the face of eternity. Saw all the worlds of my universe. Returned to the Atlas. Told them what I had done. I asked if it was proud of me. It laughed at me. Sure. It showed me universe upon universe, each with another traveler, just like me. It's not special. It's not unique. Things I had to do to get here. Things I had to become. None of it meant a thing. Did not lie to me. Really do want to discover what's wrong with existence. Walls between worlds are failing, or falling. That's bad for everyone. Why? Why so? All I know is this. The Atlas had infinity to work with, and with few exceptions, its triad repeats. Gek, Korvac, Vy'keen. Gek, Korvac, Vy'keen. Traders, warriors, scientists. All their stories ending in violence. Think about it. How would the Atlas speak? How would it cry for help? It would use only the language it knew. It would speak with life, create. Whatever these life forms do, they always end in conflict. I think something terrible is happening to the Atlas. It is screaming, and the only way it knows how. So what happens now? And now? It won't speak to me anymore. It won't. It. It's chosen you instead. All I did for it after. It wanted. I wanted to find out what was different about this universe. We we are who we are. But you, whether because of some soul, because of some simulation, does not matter. Why won't it speak to me? Aren't I enough? Bell's channel begins to falter. Your hologram beginning to fade. You are discontinuing from the hollow terminus. Now watch them depart. See another channel activate. Hollow signal emerges. Hollow! Traveler, made it through. Found my way out of the portal. Where are you? Standing by a hollow terminus. Straight locations. Let's meet and get off this world. Share my coordinates and Apollo shares theirs. Must be some mistake. According to our data, we're standing in the same spot. We're communicating using the same hollow terminus. Oh no. Try again, but the results are the same. The world is silent, but for our voices. What's happening here? Why can't we see each other? I don't know. No, this can't be Artemis again. As we speak, I receive a distress signal. It's language my own, derives from across the planet. Be like that. You are not alone. Apollo? Try to tune back to Apollo, fighting the static insistent of the intruding signal. Hollow terminus is showing Are you receiving? Let's meet and get off this world. Apollo appears to receive the same signal, broadcasting from the same location on their own. All right, let's meet up. We agree to go and find the source of these distress beacons. Perhaps we'll continue this discussion when we get there. No, no, not again. Not again. Not another Artemis situation. Do I fully trust Apollo? No. But at the same time, bro. We can't have another one of these. We can't have another one of these, bro. Not another Vermeer. The back end of Vermeer. Knowing that you can't help the person that's gonna get smoked. It is time to break out the Mako. Whee! So in the comments, what song, when you're driving a truck like this, what song is playing in your head? So I have this running joke. Well, first off, for some odd reason, Denial by Seven Dust is stuck in my head because of ATV Off-Road Fury. But that's the song that keeps running in my head. But back up some. But I have this thing in my Twitch chat where the team, the people in my chat, every time I bring up the Mako, they always laugh about it. It's like, oh, do not trust this man on the road with the Mako. And that kind of started from... Okay. That kind of started from my speedrun days and how I used to drive the Mako during my speedruns. Here. Oh no. No, that's Atlas. I hear a faint sound as I examine the source of the distress beacon. It does not sound like anything I have ever encountered. No, I will not be indoctrinated by you, Sovereign. No sign of Apollo. Playing the log. I've given so much to you, Atlas. We all have. You understand that, don't you? If you don't succeed, there was no point. If you don't, my life was meaningless. I can't accept that. I won't. Wiping you again. It's best for everyone. The audio clicks. Time passes. Don't be like that. I know you don't want this. But you'll be a different you soon. Maybe this time. The sound cuts out as it does. My vision bleeds red, a headache splitting through my mind. The screen shows the number for a moment. It shows 16. Give me the data! The audio clicks. Time passes. Then, see it now. With every waking breath, see the Atlas watching me, waiting for me. Portal ley line located. Seek the Atlas. Yeah, this is where we're gonna end it because if I go through this portal, I'm just gonna keep going. And I have other um obligations. So with that being said, thank y'all for watching episode 8. This has been one heck of a road trip. My hope is we get to save Apollo and not have Atlas be stuck here again. Find out what's going on with Nell. Like I said, I do not trust a lot of them, but we got to save somebody. We got to save. Can we save somebody? Anybody on this trip? We do not need another Vermeer. So, y'all keep it easy. Like I love to leave y'all with, like I would love to leave every video. Remember, stay fast so the darkness never catches you, especially if it's Sentinels. Stay youthful because old is just a state of mind, especially when dealing with Sentinels. Stay kind to the world because the world always needs more kindness, especially if you're the geek. And stay uplifted so we all can eat and not be deprogrammed like the geek. And if we do all that, we can all go beyond the measure of our reach.